Hello and welcome to my channel. I am a tarot reader, occultist, and today we are going to be looking at love for you in the next 6 months. This is a timeless reading. It is also a collective reading. The messages found here cannot and will not be for everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and please don't force anything if it doesn't fit. Alright, I will give you some time to choose your group or your groups. Hello my group 1 and welcome to your reading about love for you in the next 6 months. Alright, so just a reminder, this is a timeless reading. So it's 6 months from whenever you find this. So let's see. Love for my group 1 in the next 6 months. Love for my group 1. Okay, so first off all we have the Magician. And today, I didn't even introduce the deck to you, but today we are using the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, and for your oracle, we will be using the Spellcasting Oracle, and we will be using the Whispers of Lord Ganesha Oracle. I think, oh, it's upside down. Alright. Love for my group 1 in the next 6 months, please, Spirit. The 5 of Wands. Love in the next 6 months for my group 1, please, Spirit. The Hierophant. Right. Love in the next 6 months for my group 1, please, Spirit. You have to be joking. You have to be kidding me. The Lovers. We have the freaking Lovers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Love in the next 6 months for my group 1. Oh, I feel so giddy. Love in the next 6 months for my group 1, please, Spirit. And let me show you the Three of Cups. Oh, it's falling. Three of Cups. Do you know how blessed it is for you to have the Lovers followed by the Three of Cups? Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel like so giddy. I feel so giddy. I feel so giddy. Having the next 6 months for my group 1, please, Spirit. The 10 of Cups. So things are going to be moving very, very fast for you. With the Magician coming out, this may be someone that you're manifesting, and I don't think it's manifesting that you're manifesting them in the sense that you have a specific person and you're every day like, Michael will be mine, Michael will be mine, Michael will be mine. I think it's more so that you're praying and asking God for, or asking the divine for you to meet your person, for you to meet the person who you're meant to spend the rest of your life with, for you to meet your future spouse, for you to meet your lover, and you're just asking God for it. But also there's this energy that you're not making your whole life about it. In the next 6 months, sure, you want love, sure, you want romance, you want a relationship, but you're also not stopping yourself from living life and focusing on other things in your life, from going on casual dates or spending time with friends or focusing on career or putting yourself in environments that may not necessarily bring you closer to your future spouse or your next partner, but you're fine with that because you're not going to stop living your life for somebody who isn't even in your life yet. These next 6 months, there's a very big energy of self love, of self control, of self confidence. And the self love, self control, self confidence, it's really what's bringing you towards your person. And I don't always say it like this. I kind of purposefully stray away from saying things such as divine union and twin flame, but this really feels like a divine union. You and your person, I feel like once you meet them, you have this this oh moment, this it's you moment. And I don't think this is somebody that you know or that you've met before, not at all, but it feels like you know each other, like you've shared a past life or several. And I feel like once you meet, and this is 6, the lovers is 6, so you may even meet like literally 6 months from the day that you read this. And the magician, of course, is 1. The magician followed by the lovers is 6. Oh my god, the synchronicity. 1, 5, 5, and 6. And then 3, which is half of 6. I really don't know much about numerology. I really need to start studying numerology. But it just feels so synchronous. So this is you. At the time of you reading this, you are the magician. You are the enchanter. You are the person who is connecting and communing with God and asking the divine for you to meet your next lover, for you to meet this person. And the thing is, you're not just going to be meeting your next lover, you're meeting your future spouse. Because look at the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a card of happy family, of just in short, it's a card of happy family. And so very soon you're going to be meeting this person and then building this life with them. Look at the 3 of Cups, building this life with them, becoming a part of their friend group, becoming a part of their family, and being welcomed into their life. And you're going to fit together like puzzle pieces. I'm thinking of, oh my god, okay, I want to try and describe this TikTok properly. So it's they're using the lyrics like, I don't know what song this is from, but it's like, you're my missing puzzle piece. And I'm thinking of Puzzle Piece by NCT Dream, but this is not that song. So in this TikTok, it's an interracial couple. There's a brown skinned person, I think they're a black woman, and so there's a brown skinned black person and a white person. And the person who's making the TikTok is talking about how they never knew they would meet someone like their partner, my missing puzzle piece. And it's like literal. And I will, if I still have the screenshots, I will insert them somewhere so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put them on the screen somewhere. But it's like her or both of these people have birthmarks that complete each other, literally like puzzle pieces. So the birthmark on the one person fits into the birthmark on the other person. And that's how it's going to be with you and this person that you're meeting in the next 6 months. It's like you just effortlessly fit into each other's lives, and like it's like you've known each other all along, and as if you were meant to know each other. And it just feels like things are going to be moving so fast, but because you're ready for things to move that fast. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, again, like I saw this I saw a tweet yesterday or the day before, and this person was like, met my man in May and we're in Hawaii right now. It's like, you know, like May of this year, and it was June at the time, and that's January, February, March, April, May, June. 2 months 1 month basically. But yeah, I met my man in May and we're in Hawaii right now. And it's like, you know, some people get engaged so fast, like they meet and then 4 weeks later they're engaged. And like, I feel like that's the case for you and this person. It's like, and again, it's because you're ready for it. You're ready for it because you've lived so much of your own life, because you're living your life, because you know how to make your life about yourself and not how to make your life all about somebody else. And because you're able to do that, you're able to meet somebody who matches your intensity and meets you on your level. And yeah, things are going to be moving very fast, but not like in a hey, slow down kind of way, but it's kind of like in the best possible way, in the absolute best possible way. Because I'm thinking of like celebrities like Michelle Yeoh and her husband, whose name I don't know, and they were fiancés for a long time. They met and like after 4 weeks they got engaged, and then excuse me, they met and then like after 4 weeks they got engaged, and they were engaged for like the longest time, and they lived their whole lives together, and they got married like last year or the year before. And like Victoria Monet and her partner, how they met, and then a few months later she was pregnant, and they're building their whole life together. And that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here. Like, this is your soulmate, this is your person. And sure, things are going to be moving fast, but it's very natural, and it's like I don't even feel like warning you and hey saying slow down, because that's not the kind of energy I'm getting here. I feel like you uplift each other so much that there's absolutely nothing for you to worry about. Because sometimes you could say like, oh hey, things are moving too fast, are you sure that, you know, you're happy, are you sure that you're sure, like, do you actually want this, blah blah blah. But it's like, in your case with your person, I would be more surprised if things went slower. Do you know what I'm saying? I would be more surprised if I met the two of you and I was like, oh, have you guys been together for like what, 6 years? Are you guys married? And you're like, no, we just met 3 weeks ago and I don't think we're gonna get married. I'd be more surprised at hearing that, you know, because that's the kind of energy that's coming through for you. My group one, let me see more, let me find out more about this person. Who is this person? 1 second. Sorry, I was just making sure I didn't disconnect the mic. Who is this person coming towards my group one in the next 6 months, please, Spirit? Death, a Scorpio. I don't do 18 plus readings publicly anymore. I offer them on a one-on-one basis as a personal reading, and I offer them on Patreon. My Patreon is 18 plus. But as soon as I saw Scorpio, not as soon as I saw Scorpio, as soon as I saw death. So in French, an orgasm is known as a little death, or was known, or whatever. And that's what comes through to me. And this is like I'm just going to say it and then I won't mention it again, but like a top tier lover, like somebody who totally matches your freak. And I'm also thinking about Victoria and her partner, Victoria Monet and her partner, where her partner posted an unboxing video on his Instagram, and then she commented, I'm on my way home, I have another box for you to open. It's like you and this person are going to have this very intense relationship, and it makes sense because, like I said, things are going to move very fast in this connection. It's going to be intense, like very intense romantically, intense sexually, intense mentally, emotionally, like I feel like your souls are going to meld in a way. Like, that's how intense. It's like you want to live in each other's skin. Like, it's just going to be very intense. So a Scorpio person coming towards my group one, please, Spirit. King of Pentacles. And when I was looking at death, I was thinking age difference. This is what, 10, 11, 12, 13-year age difference for some of you. You could be older, they could be older. King of Pentacles, and you can see the King of Pentacles here. He is an older man, a business owner, not necessarily like a CEO, but somebody who financially stable, somebody who has their own business, maybe a small business owner. Tell me more about the person coming towards my group one, please, Spirit, in the next 6 months. And again, the oldest one, well, this is the Hierophant, but in this deck it's called the oldest one is coming out. The oldest one. Yeah, definitely some kind of age difference. It may not. Yes, okay, age difference I'm also saying, but also I feel like if you're in this group, then you're probably a bit older. I'm definitely seeing that you're over 25. You're at a stage in your life where it feels natural for things in this connection to move as fast as they do. And not because, oh, you're rushing because you're scared of meeting some imaginary expiry date or whatever, but just because, I don't know, it's like you guys are both, you and this person are both very mature. You are both, like, I want to say well lived. You've lived your lives. You're both happy. You're both successful. If there's an age difference, it's not like significant in the sense that maybe it's significant in the number of years, but it's not significant in the matter of maturity, because you're also very mature. They're also very mature. And it's not like a thing of like, oh, you're 19, you're so mature for your age. No, it's like you're 25, 26, 28, you're actually a mature, grown person. So an age difference doesn't make a difference. Do you know what I'm saying? Tell me more about this person who is coming towards my group. One in love, please, Spirit. King of Wands. Did I pull the King of Wands earlier for you guys? No, I didn't. Tell me more about this person coming towards my group. One, please, Spirit. One, please, Spirit. Oh, 2 cards came out for you guys. The Hermit and the Ace of Cups. Somebody who has taken a break from dating to focus more on their home life. Maybe the main breadwinner of their family, the main caregiver of their family, maybe a single parent. Or what's the word for when you and some, like a co-parent, maybe co-parenting with somebody, maybe the caregiver, maybe somebody is caregiver, like maybe looking after their parents financially. We have Scorpio, an earth placement, Virgo, Taurus, not Capricorn. I don't think Capricorn. The Hierophant I think is also a Virgo. Let me check this. There may be a teacher, librarian also comes to mind. Let me just check. The Hierophant zodiac sign. The Hierophant zodiac sign. Taurus. Okay, so yeah, another earth sign. So what did I say? Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Virgo again. The Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, new love. Maybe looking for love after a time of staying away from it, and a divorcee, somebody who ended a bad relationship a few years ago, and so they've been very hesitant to get into a new relationship. Career wise, I'm thinking librarian, small business owner. I'm also kind of thinking detective, something in law enforcement, because as soon as I saw Zodiac and like I thought of the Zodiac Killer. I don't think they're anything like the Zodiac Killer, but I think Robert, who was Robert in the Zodiac Killer case? Was he not the author? So also journalism, librarian, journalist, law enforcement, but primarily a detective. I said one more, small business owner. If they are a small business owner, I think it's also in that kind of field with like book selling, maybe a coffee shop, something like that. Investment also came to mind, so they might be like a jack of all trades. They might have their finger in a lot of different pies, just trying a lot of new things. I trying a lot of different things, not putting all of the eggs in one basket, because it's very important for them to not only have financial stability but be able to provide you with financial stability. More than anything though, of all the signs that I did mention, I think Scorpio is the strongest. A very good lover. If you're somebody with like a lot of how do I say this, like unconventional proclivities, sexual proclivities, very unconventional interests that you may have felt very shy to share with someone in the past, I doubt that you'll be my language. I doubt that you'll feel shy around this person. I think you will all too happily tell them about these things, and I think that they will all too happily indulge you. This is literally someone who, like, you could never shock them, they could never shock you, you could never give them the ick, they could never give you the ick. Like, you're each other's missing puzzle pieces. Like, you match on every level. Love in the next 6 months for my group 1, please, Spirit. Animals. Might meet at a dog park. You might also, with love, we never ever said it had to be romantic love, but on the other things, definitely romantic love. But something else that's coming out now, love in the form of an animal. So getting a pet, falling in love with a certain type of animal. Oh my god, my cards are all falling. Falling in love with a certain type of animal, falling in love with the career path, maybe what is it, I'm thinking of horses, but like maybe like falling in love with a horse, with horse riding, picking up horse riding, and falling in love with it, meeting someone while horse riding, meeting someone at a dog park, meeting someone while working with animals, becoming a dog sitter, a dog walker, just finding some kind of love with and for animals. If you have a deep love for animals and you want to work for animals, my language, what's going on? What is going on? If you have a deep love for animals and you want to work with animals and you're applying for animal related jobs because of how much you love animals, maybe as a vet, maybe as a dog walker, as a dog sitter, maybe as a dog trainer, some kind of job with animals, I think that you're going to be finding yourself in that field in the next 6 months, doing something that you love with the animals that you love as well. Love in the next 6 months for my group 1. Freedom. Immediately, one second. Immediately I think of that Beyonce song, Freedom. I think it's from The Gift. I'll link it down below. No. Not Freedom. Spirit. But I'm hearing it as Freedom in my head, but I think it's the song Spirit. But yeah, this is a love that is going to make you feel free. This is a love that is going to bring freedom to you. And in the back there, you can see there's a dove here and there's a dove here. Your name might be Dove or might translate to Dove. Their name might be Dove or may translate to Dove. They may be Christian. They may be Peace Corps. Peace Corps comes to mind. Maybe in the Peace Corps. It might be for you or for them. But freedom, definitely. Is there? No, yeah. I'm trying to think. Is there a Beyonce song called Freedom? But I'm thinking, and no, this is the lyrics to Spirit. So definitely some kind of religious connection between you and this person. But also, you might just find a lot of love for God in the next 6 months. A lot of love for Spirit. A lot of love for the divine. Love in the next 6 months for my group 1, please, Spirit. Empowerment and freedom, empowerment, and everything we were looking at earlier, where it's like, yes, you are going to get this love because you, like I said, you are ready for it. You are empowered. You stand on your own 2 feet. You know who you are. You're not relying on anyone else. And so when somebody comes into your life, you're not looking for them to complete you. You're not looking for somebody to save you. You're looking for somebody to simply add to your life. Empowerment. You're going to be feeling very empowered in the next 6 months. You're going to be feeling very empowered in the next 6 months. Your self-confidence, your self-love, literally off the charts. Achievement. Okay. Achievement. A reason to be proud of yourself, achieving something great, achieving something in love, which may also be that engagement, marriage. Engagement, marriage. 23 and 42 years. So again, we're seeing that kind of difference, age difference. How can I put this in a way it doesn't look like a mess? Okay, I'll do this. Empowerment, animals, freedom, falling in love, getting a job that you love, finding freedom. If you want to move out, you may be moving, or if you just want to move somewhere else, that may be happening in the next 6 months. And with that move, you'll meet your person. Yeah. Oh my god, my group 1, I'm so excited for you for the next 6 months. I'm so giddy for you and the love that you're going to be experiencing in the next 6 months. Let me know what happens. Keep me updated. If you would like to book a reading with me, follow me on social media. You can find the links to do so down below. Alright, bye. Hello my group 2, and welcome to your reading about love in the next 6 months. So this is a timeless reading, and it's 6 months from whenever you find this video. Today we will be using the first of Enchantment Tarot, and for your oracle decks we will be using the spell casting oracle and my absolute favorite oracle deck, Whispers of Ganesha oracle. Okay, so love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please Spirit. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please Spirit. Knight of Swords reversed. An air of immaturity is coming through. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please Spirit. 2 of Cups. No, 2 of Pentacles, also reversed. Okay. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please Spirit. Okay, 2 fell out. The Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. Not the Ace of Swords. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords and... Now you see this King of Swords is not going to let me pick him up. The Page of Swords and the King of Swords. Alright. How interesting. How fascinating, rather. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please Spirit. 7 of Wands. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please Spirit. And the Page of Pentacles. No, now you see I said page, I said ace earlier when I meant page, and now I'm saying page when I mean ace. So we have, I forgot to magnitude. We have the Knight of Swords reversed, the Page of Pentacles. No, my God, no. Knight of Swords reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords, King of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you in this group are in a relationship with someone, or some kind of connection with someone, a situationship with someone that is very immature and that is really just draining the life out of you, that is asking a lot of you and taking a lot from you. And you're giving and giving and giving and giving, and you're praying and praying and praying and praying, and you're manifesting and manifesting and manifesting, and things just don't seem to be turning around. It's like that, you know, it's the things that people say, and I say it myself as well. Even as a tarot reader, I say that I hope that you meet someone who makes you not want to get tarot readings about them. I hope that you find someone who doesn't make you run to a tarot reader every single day, every single week, because you need clarification, you need understanding, you need to know what's going on, you need to you need to know what they're doing, you need to know what their intentions are. I pray that you find someone like that. And right now you are with that person who is giving you mixed signals, who is keeping you confused, who is making you feel unsure about yourself and unsure about this relationship, unsure about your own worth. That's the kind of person you're dealing with at the moment, or you will be dealing with for at least the next 2 months in the 6 month period. But I feel like this is a connection that you're dealing with at the moment. I feel like that's the very reason that you even opened this video, that you even clicked on this video, because you're like, I need a fresh perspective on this connection, because everybody is telling me the same things. Everybody is telling me that this person just drains my energy. This person just is a vampire. This person is just, but there's no future with this person. So I need a fresh perspective. Except I'm not giving you a fresh perspective. I'm only giving you my perspective on the same thing that you've probably been told a million times, that this person just is not good for you. And I feel like the next 3 months of the 6 month period is going to have you just dealing with it. Just dealing with it and forcing it and trying to make things happen and trying to make things better. And look at how we go from the six of swords. No, there's not even 6 of swords here, but I'm going to keep that in mind, because the 6 of swords is a card about moving through adversity. Let me find it in the deck actually, because I feel like that's a card that's meant for you. Like I said, it's a card about moving through adversity and coming out on the other end stronger and happier. And more assured of yourself and who you are, and more assured of your capabilities because of what you've been put through. There it is. 6 of swords. In this deck is the 6 of challenges. And I think that's really, I think that card is really, really, really meant for you, my dears. So you see, let's put this here as an additional, not as part of this thing, because I like how this looks. Overnight, it's almost like overnight you're going to have this revelation. So you're going to be trudging through this relationship and hoping for things to turn out for the best, and hoping that maybe today, maybe now, maybe tomorrow, things will change and this person will see you for who you are, and this person will love you. Just Love Me by Britney Spears just popped into mind. But this person will see you for who you are, and they will love you. And they will love what you do for them, and they will love you for who you could be, and they'll finally make things official with you, and they'll finally be serious about you, and they'll stop hurting you. They'll stop playing with your emotions. They'll stop playing with your feelings. They'll finally commit to you in the way that you need them to commit to you. But it's almost overnight you're going to realize that you're holding on to a dream, that you're hoping for something that's never going to happen. And once you realize that, then things are going to be falling into place. And the thing is, you may be holding on to this person because you're so scared of the dating pool right now, or you feel like this is the only person who could ever love you. This is the only person who could ever be attracted to you. This is the only person who could ever be into you. This is coming from a place of deep insecurity, because that's not the case at all. So you're thinking, I just have to make things worse. Not worse. You're thinking, I just have to make things work with this person, because who else but this person could ever give me the time of day? And so we see the 6 of Wands, and there's this energy of standing up to adversity almost, but not really standing up to adversity. It's about, I would rather say that it's about facing your fears. And you go overnight from, and it might be because this person does something really drastic. Maybe they cheat on you, and maybe they cheated on you in the past and you've just forgiven it. But maybe this time they cheat on you with like your friend, or they cheat on you with someone who looks exactly like you, or somebody who is the complete antithesis of you, or you overhear them saying something about you to their friends, or you see their text messages about you and they're saying things like, this girl will put up with anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Something very drastic happens that makes you have this like reality shock. Is that a word? But it's like you get hit with this cold water, and you just wake up and you realize that, what have I been putting myself through for these past few weeks or months or years? Like, what have I been putting myself through? And you realize almost overnight you go from this child into this adult. and you realize that you do not want to put up with this anymore and you deserve better than this. And in the next 6 months, once you overcome this, we're seeing an energy of facing your fears, going out dating again, starting up that dating app, asking people to set you up with people. And because of that, you will be reaping rewards, and it might feel very late, and it may come very late, and it may feel very insubstantial, because it may not be like this big romance that you've been asking for. There may not even be another relationship in the next 6 months. It may just be you coming out on the other side and feeling a bit freer, because now you don't have this person who is leeching on your energy. And this person is a leech. Like, I think even vampire is too kind. This person is a leech who is like draining you of your youth, who is draining you of your life, who is draining you until you're a husk of your former self. This person is a leech. And maybe you don't want to admit that right now. Maybe you're sitting here and saying, everybody tells me to leave, but it's not that bad. I can fix him. I can change him. Things will get better. You'll see. Okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But in this next 6 months, something is going to happen in this connection that makes you go, oh. So every single person who told me to leave was right. Everybody who warned me was right. Okay. What do I do about it now? And really, that's up to you. What will you do about it? Okay? So really, this love in the next 6 months is very... I don't want to even say that it's very up and down. It's very much of the same. In the next 6 months, you're still going to have this situationship or this connection that makes you feel very lost. And you may be sitting here and telling yourself as you listen to me and saying, no, things are going to get better. Okay, you can have faith and you can keep going and you can keep trudging along. But let me tell you, okay, my battery died, but I'm back now. And isn't it so like synchronous? At least it's so synchronous to me that it died right as I was telling you about the expiry date on this relationship. So what was I saying? Give it 3 months. Give it 3 months and you're going to have this revelation. 3 months from the time you watch this video. And I'm willing to bet that you will have or have had that revelation by then. That you will be sitting wondering, how could I have let it get this far? How could I have let it last for this long? How could I have not seen the truth of this relationship for so long? And you're going to come out on the other end, willing to face your fears. And I really think that this big fear of yours stems from an insecurity, of feeling insecure about yourself, about your appearance, and thinking that nobody else but this person could love you. For some of you, it may not even be insecurity. For some of you, you may have put this person on the pedestal. And putting someone on the pedestal does come from insecurity, though, in its own way. But you may have put this person on the pedestal, and you may have convinced yourself this person is your twin flame, your soulmate, your something, your whatever, your forever person. And when this person is not even half of that, oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. I hope that wasn't too loud. I feel like I keep dropping my cards now. I think I'm tired. Where's my deck? I want you to be very conscious in this connection. I want you to look at this person and the way they treat you, and I want you to ask yourself, would my forever person, would my soulmate, would my future spouse, would they treat me like this? This person goes days without answering your messages. Would your future spouse do that? Would your husband, would your wife do that? Would your spouse do that? This person cheats on you. Would your spouse do that? This person leaves you unread. Would your soulmate do that? This person forgets your favorite animal all the time, or they never ask you questions about yourself, or they zone you out when you talk, or they make jokes about your appearance. Would your spouse do that? Tell me honestly, would your spouse do that? Would your soulmate do that? And be honest with yourself. And I'm not telling you have to walk away from this reading and say, okay, I'm going to end things today. If you want to, if you must, yes. But I want you to if you end this relationship, and when you end this relationship, I want you to do it for yourself. Not for me, not for your best friend, not for your mom, not for anyone else but you. Okay? Message for my group 2. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please, Spirit. Truth. And what were we just talking about? Honesty and truth. Being truthful about yourself and being truthful about this connection. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please, Spirit. Well-being. Well-being. Truth and well-being. I'm thinking of that painting, Truth Leaving Her Well. I'll put it on the screen. It's a beautiful painting. I think it's Truth Leaving Her Well. Something like that. Love in the next 6 months for my... Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please, Spirit. Beginnings. New beginnings, new love. This drastic thing may even be you meeting someone new, and you keep comparing your current partner with this person, and this person may not even be a love interest. This person may be like a new friend who always talks about their relationship, and you keep comparing your relationship to this relationship, and you're like, I want that. That's what love looks like to me. And that forces you to be very honest about the relationship that you do have. Love in the next 6 months for my group 2, please, Spirit. Be candid. Again, all of this truth and honesty cards keep coming out. Be honest with yourself about this relationship. And I think that a large reason why you are blinding yourself to the red flags is because, or rather not blinding yourself, but a large reason why you're so insistent that there's a future in this connection and that things are going to be for the best is because you're not being honest with yourself about this connection. You're not being truthful. And if you really sit down and think about this connection, which I think you will within the next 6 months, which you'll be forced to do, you will realize that a lot of this connection has been fantasy, has been you building your person up in your head. And that this person can do the bare minimum because you make up for it in your imagination. Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe this person, maybe you badger this person for months to buy you flowers, and when they do finally buy you flowers, you're like, oh, look at how he buys me flowers. Do you know what I'm saying? You romanticize everything when there's nothing to romanticize. You ask this person for 6 months, hey, can you please just wash your dishes? Please don't leave them in the sink. And then one day, they clean out the fridge and they wash their dishes and they clean up around the house. And you're like, wow, I have such a good husband. Look at this. My husband is the best. Where this is the bare minimum. And you're going to have to be truthful with yourself, especially in this next 6 months. And it's like something is going to trigger you being more truthful with yourself. Something is going to be more, it's going to trigger you being more discerning, being more honest, being more aware of the red flags. And it may be, like I said, something drastic in this relationship. Your person may put you down horribly, may use your biggest insecurity against you. I kind of want to say there's a risk of physical violence, but I won't say that unless it's been something that's shown up in your relationship in the past. But I don't know. I'm just a girl on the internet, so I don't really know. This trigger may also be, this drastic thing may also be you meeting a new person who really makes you realize what love means to you and what you want your relationship to be like and what you want love to look like for you. All right, my group 2, I am going to close your reading here. Thank you so much for trusting me to be your reader. If you would like to book a reading with me or follow me on social media, you can find the links to do so down below. All right, bye. Hello my group 3, and welcome to your reading about love in the next 6 months. This is a timeless reading, so it is 6 months from whenever you find it. Alright, so today we have, and we are using the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. And for your oracles, we are using the Spellcasting Tarot. Oh, financial health at the bottom. Okay. And we are also using my absolute favorite deck in the world, the Whispers of Lord Ganesha Oracle. All right, Spirit, please. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3. Page of Wands. Okay. Something new. 10 Minutes by Hyori is playing in my head. Just 10 minutes. Something very new, something very exciting. Loving it. Oh, okay. How many cards? 4 cards just flew out for you. We have the 10 of Cups. No, this is the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. Okay. 2 distinct relationships. The Fool. In the next 6 months, you may start dating somebody who welcomes you into their life, welcomes you into their family. You may feel like you have this very strong future with them, only for things to very quickly start taking a turn for the worse. Next 6 months, love in the next 6 months for my group, please, Spirit. Okay, wait, a few cards fell out for you, but I only want one, so I'm going to shuffle. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. Just 10 minutes. So with the Page of Wands, with the Page of Wands coming out as your very first card, we do see you embarking on something new, starting a new relationship, start meeting somebody new, and kind of feeling like this is your forever person. But I really, like I said, with the 5 of Pentacles coming out, it really does seem like things are going to go wrong very fast. And you may realize that you have just been introduced to the facade, and that this person is not who they portrayed themselves to be. Maybe they're actually very selfish, very stubborn. They're the kind of person who you're not really attracted to. And that's different for every person. Everybody has their own deal breakers. Maybe you find out this person secretly smokes cigarettes, or you find out that they have like for some it's going to be drastic like that, or you find out they have a porn addiction, and for some it'll be other things, like maybe you find out that they're very argumentative, or they're not a good listener, or they put the blame on you for a lot of things, and you're going to realize that like really you were sold a dream, like a lot of this was a facade. I'm thinking about that tweet, facade, how do you spell it, facade, and the guy is spelling it like FASSOD. I'm thinking that tweet is like I'm thinking of that tweet, it's like it's going to be something that like a few months down the line you're going to sit back and laugh, like I really fell for that guy, really, and he was such a loser. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like for some of you, it's going to be drastic, like I said. Like for some of you it's going to be absolutely drastic. They're hiding some kind of addiction, they're into something really weird and creepy and freaky, or they're very argumentative. But for a lot of you, it's like at first they're going to show themselves to be like your dream person, your ideal, your everything. And then over time you're just going to realize like, wow, this person is a loser, like such a loser. Like I'm also thinking of that tweet. I keep thinking of tweets. You may be very online. This may be somebody who you meet online, which might be why I'm thinking about so many tweets. It might be someone that you meet online through social media, through Twitter, through Instagram, somebody that you meet online or connect with online. And I'm thinking of this tweet, like I said, about this guy who was just pestering, like badgering his unemployed boyfriend online. So every time his boyfriend would reply to a tweet, like just say somebody posted stats of a song, and then the boyfriend would reply like, oh, another song charted higher or something, or just reply anything. And then this poster would be like, I think they're he'd say like, what did he say, or something specific. He said, he was like, cafe down the street is hiring probably. So it's like at first this person who's coming towards you in the next 6 months, at first this person is like, ah, my dream person, they're so sexy, they're so handsome, they're so beautiful, they're so intelligent, they're so intellectual, and then you realize that no, it's just a facade, that maybe they're not very deep, all of their interests are very surface level, or they can't really hold a conversation because they only know enough to like pick someone up or to have a very surface level conversation, or maybe their interests are very like weird, like they like AI movies or something. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're like, wow, this person is really such a loser. Do you know what I'm saying? And so you might go through this period of feeling like lied and feeling like betrayed too, because you're like, this person really sold me a dream and I really thought I met my future spouse and I really thought I met my forever person, only to be proven so horribly false. And it's going to take, I was saying there's two distinct relationships here, but I don't think so. I don't think so. With this, I'm gonna actually, let me pull another card. Let me pull another card. Oh my god. My recorder, the app closed. I don't know why the app closed. So it wasn't recording for probably your whole video. So you guys are going to be getting camera audio. I hope it's not like very annoying. I'm going to turn the mic on now. Just 1-2 minutes. I will try and make sure it's as clear and clean as possible. And now my laptop is being slow. Why is such a slow laptop? It's alright. It's gotten me through many years. Okay, so we are recording again. I'm so sorry about that. I'm glad though I checked so that at least half of your reading has clear audio quality. But let me see. I wanted to not clarify. I'm going to add the 10 of Swords to your top line of cards. And I'm going to pull one more card to go along with this Fool and the Knight of Wands. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. The Knight of Swords. So many knights. And you know, I don't like getting a lot of court cards. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. If you give me another court card, so help me. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. The Hierophant. Okay, and I keep thinking about this song. 6 minutes, 10 minutes. Is 6 minutes a song? Let's check. 6 minutes a song. I mean, there must be a song, at least one song by this. I mean, called this by this name. 6 minutes song. Song by Doug E. Fresh and Slick Rick. The show. 6 minutes, Doug E. Fresh, you're on. Should I look at the full lyrics of this? Oh my god, oh my god. Excuse me, Doug E. Fresh, yes. Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They bite, they never write. That's not polite. Am I lying? No, you're quite right. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. Okay, it just seems like a very I'll listen to this later. It just seems like a very fun song. Well, there's a little something that needs to be heard. Daga was going downtown word, all alone, no one to be with. Stepped on the D train at 2:05. I saw a pretty girl, so I sat beside her. Then she went raw like she was Tony the Tiger. I said, hold on, there's been a mistake. Honey, my name's Slick Rick, not Frosty Flakes. 'Cause she was raising hell. She said, my name is Maggie, but call me Michelle. Bust a move, we show and prove. Ayo, Doug, do that record, jam on the groove. It's very fun energy, and I feel like that's what you need in the next 6 months, after this disastrous revelation, after this disastrous relationship. And so this relationship is going to come in, and it's going to make you have this oh really moment, like kind of make you not give up on love, but kind of make you want to have more fun and not really go after a serious relationship. And so I do see, for a part of this next 6 months, this person coming in who I kind of want to say will betray your trust. But with this relationship, it's really going to make you feel like, it's going to make you remember like, oh, I'm so young, or I still have so many things I want to experience. I still want to try so many things. I just want to have fun. I don't want commitment right now because this last relationship was so disastrous. And so, yes, so that's the kind of the energy we're looking at here in love, right? And it's just you being a lot more adventurous, a lot more bold, maybe doing stuff you haven't been able to do because you've always been in these long-term committed relationships. So maybe we're looking more at hookups after this initial relationship, hookups, having fun, clubbing, love in the form of friends, going out more with your friends, building a really strong friendship community, a really strong community of friends who's going to be there for you and who's going to help you out, who's going to like get your mind off of this disastrous relationship. And I just feel like there's a lot more love in friendship for you in the next 6 months than there is in romantic relationships. And I feel like in the next 6 months, romantic relationships are really taking the back burner for you, and I think that's the best possible thing that could happen. Not in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Peace. I'm thinking of another tweet where it's like, I saw it earlier, and you know how people always say like, be my peace, I'll be your peace. But I saw this tweet earlier, and this guy was talking about how like you can't expect a woman to be your peace if you're not giving her the environment to be peaceful in. So how can you expect a woman to be your peace when you're cheating on her, you're being rude to her, you're not giving her a comfortable, peaceful life, you're not providing for her? Like, you can't expect someone to be something for you when you're not being the same thing for them. It's like, if you want a woman to be your peace and you want her to be your how do I say this, but you want her to always be there for you, and you want her to be soft, and you want her to be gentle for you, then you have to step up, right? You can't expect a woman to be a stereotypical feminine woman if you're not going to be a stereotypical masculine man. You can't expect for someone to be your peace when you're killing her with stress every day. And I feel like that's this kind of realization you're going to come to in the next 6 months, when you're like, this is what I want in love, and I want to have a soft life. And so I'm not going to waste my time with bums and brokies and with people who who are just, like beneath me, kind of. And that's a very mean thing to say, but that's the kind of energy I'm seeing for the next 6 months. And you're putting yourself on the pedestal. It's the same thing as putting yourself on the pedestal. Having the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Strength, peace and strength. You're like, I don't need to be anybody's shoulder to cry on. I'm not going to be somebody's strong woman. I'm not going to be that woman who puts up with everything, the person who puts up with everything. No, I'm walking away when I need to walk away, and I'm having fun, and I'm living my life, and I'm going to give my love to my friends and my family, and I'm going to give my love to myself. If you're not going to be my strength, then I can't be your peace. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're not going to be my peace, then I can't be your strength. You're putting yourself on the pedestal in the next 6 months, and you are not accepting the love that you do not deserve. Yeah, that's it. Do you know how it goes? The saying goes, we accept the love we think we deserve. And you're like, no, I know what I deserve, and if you're not treating me how I deserve, then goodbye. And that's like, I'm so proud of you. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Be candid. I pulled this for group 2, I think. Yes, so I'm going to shuffle and pull again. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3. Clear your energy. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Achievement. I feel like I pulled this for group 1, so I'm going to pull again. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Love in the next 6 months for my group 3, please, Spirit. Energetic movement and clear your energy. Yeah, there's more. And look at how he's dancing in both, and how he's not dancing in both, but how he's so dynamic in both. How he is so, he's like, and that's like the kind of energy you're in, this dynamic energy. You're not letting anybody keep you from living your life. You're not letting anybody keep you from being who you want to be. You're not letting anybody control you. You're living life freely, happily, authentically. And you're like, if you're not giving me what I want, then I'm out of here. Goodbye. Like, we're done. I don't care. Goodbye. And that's the kind of energy you're in for the next 6 months. It's like, for the next 6 months, it's like you want love, but you also know your worth. So you're not going to just you're not going to just put up with anything in the name of love for the sake of love. You know what you want from love. You know what you're worth. You know what you deserve. So if somebody isn't going to be worth their love romantically, fine. You'll give it to your friends. You'll give it to your family. You'll give it to yourself. You'll give it to your community. You know the love you want. You know the love you deserve. And in the next 6 months, you're going to be building so many different connections. You're going to be building a strong, loving community, because you're not the type of person who is like just running after romantic love, running after boyfriends, running after girlfriends. You're putting your love where love is reciprocated, and that's really it's going to do wonders for you in the next 6 months. I'm so serious. So my group 3, I'm going to close your reading here. Thank you for trusting me to be your reader. If you'd like to book a reading with me or follow me on social media, you can find the links to do so down below. All right, bye.